Fantastic. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Transport Fever Let's Play, where last time we finished the West Coast... No, wait, hang on. The East Coast main line. Is this East or West? That's South. Wait, the West Coast main line, sorry. Yes, I'll get it right in a minute. And what I've done since last time is that I've done the ring roads around each of the towns, and we've also put bus routes in each of the towns. So in Hessel there's a bus routes now, and also here in Ashford you can see there's a bus route. So there's a bus station opposite the train station. You can see we've got a number of people actually waiting at the train station now. There was around 40 of them. They've now, some of them got onto this train and now they're heading off. I love that noise. I love the noises of the trains. So today, having both the East and West line finished, we've got food on the East line, but we've got no food on the West. Everybody's starving. So we need to find a farm and a food making plant. What's it called? There's food processing plant. So what I would normally do if I was playing OpenTTD is go to a map and look at the industries, but I don't think I can do that, so we're just going to have to use our eyes. Now, we're going to start at the top and head down. We're just going to look for food processing plants. So there's one here. Okay, now that is on the far side of a massive lake, all on its own, and it's near a big hill. Don't like that one. No, that's not a food processing plant. You're not a food... This is a food processing plant. So this has got some flat land near it, and there is a river, but it's just a little one. So it is possible that we could use that food processing plant. Okay, let's continue. No, you're not a food processing plant. You're not a food processing plant. I don't think there is any more food processing plants. There's some farms. There's a farm. But no food processing plants. Just quick check. No. Right, so our options are a terrible one on the other side of the river, or a not quite as terrible one on the other side of the river. I think I know which one we're going to go for. We could actually then hook it up to the main line in some sort of way. This main line is going to get busy, but... Or should we have it separate? We'll have it separate. Okay, so let's get a station in. Let's stop messing around with it. Now, we're going to need to be able to load to take our stuff to different places. And we're going to need a drop-off section as well. So if we go stations... Should we make it terminus? Yeah, terminus station. Let's keep it a 160 platform length. We'll make it high speed with a catenary. There we are, yeah. And we'll have number of tracks. Should we have 4? 5? 6? Let's go mental and start with 6. Let's rotate it around. Now, I want to have it like quite near the food processing plant because it wants to be able to serve it. But then I want to give myself some space to get up and over this river. So I'm thinking we have it over here and then connect the road up. So let's move the road first. Right, what we got? Streets. Country road, here we go. So, if we remove the existing country road, and we make a road that goes like this, then one that goes off in that direction, and then we can bring it... We do something like that, that's going to leave us some space for the trains. Looks a bit funny, but never mind. It's purposeful. Now, how far away can we get this? Not that far. Not that far. Not that far. Oh, right, okay, we might even have to put it... That's too far. Ooh. Okay, new plan. We're going to put it like this. As far down here as we can. Okay, and then I'm going to fix the road up in a different way. I'm going to do that. Get rid of that. There we go! We're just going to have to head out that way. There's no three ways about it. So now I want to sort out this land because I've made a mess of it. So let's just quickly do that. Is there a strength tool? High strength. There we go. Brush, 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 brush. Costing a little bit, but that's fine. Right, now, one thing I probably should have checked is where the farms are. There is a farm over here. However, it's the other side and slightly on a stupid hill. Where else is there a farm? Top-down view is always good, isn't it? So there's one there. There's one over here, but again, the other side of massive hills. Ooh, oh, that's a food processing plant. There's one down there. That could work. Down the water's edge. And is that it? That is it. Brilliant. Oh, for flip's sake. Right, we're going to have to go with this farm over here then. What I'm going to do, though, is we're going to put a little road. I'm going to dig the top of this hill down. And we're going to put a little road to try and get as far south as possible. So where's my tool? Let's use the downy bit. Downy bit. Downy bit. Actually, contours might help here. There we go. Right. Downy bit. Down. And there we go. Let's just do a little bit more downy bits. Okay. How's our money doing? 68 million! Nice. Okay. So if I flatten this out now... God, that reminded me of Populous. The way that flattened out there. Does anybody remember the game Populous in the beginning? Was one of my first favourite games. Absolutely brilliant. Right, now, if we use this one over here as a reference point, you can see that we've gone down this road quite a way before we get to the train station. So I'm hoping we can get this road to go downhill quite a way before... So the road can't go down that steep. We could try. Road down. Just go down. It won't go down anymore. That is the steepest it can go down. Well, that's going to be too far away. No good at all. That's going to be less than helpful. So look at this farm. You know what? If we did one at this farm, we could go through that break there. We could join up with the main line. And then we can splinter off the main line there and go there. Changing the farm. I'm sorry, farm. We're not going to use you. Despite me messing around with your hillside. Making everything look terrible. There we go. You're just going to have to stay over there doing nothing. This one is actually, even though it's further away, is actually a lot better for us. So we could have quite a number of trains stacked up to come through in this one. I'm thinking Ro-Ro rather than Terminus. But then the corners of a Ro-Ro in this game is terrible, so we will go Terminus. So terminal station, we'll start with just 2 tracks. We'll spin it round and we'll point it at this gap here between the hillsides. There we go. Lovely. So we just have to get this connected up to the main line now. So let's use our high-speed tracks. We're going to aim for this hole here. Now the main line is just under the height of this of that line. In fact, it's kind of on that other wiggle. But if we just aim for that height there for now, I'm sure that'll be great. So we're going to have to do quite a bit of cutting by the looks of it. Why is it cutting down there so much? Start at this height. That's more like it. I'm not quite sure what was going on there. Although this bit of track here is at the wrong angle. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to put in a little bit of track to kind of give it a height mark to play with, because the game sometimes works better when it's got that. So now if I bring this down here, connect it up to the train station, it's a nice moderately straight piece of track, it's full speed, and it's a nice gentle slope. Oh, it says too much slope. Let's have a look at that. Oh, it is rather slopey, isn't it? Okay, so if we go this way, well, we've got to get up the hill. We can't just not go up this hill slope. The other option is if we move the train station. We'll rotate round. If we can get... Oh, hang on, wrong station. See, we can put it up the hill, but it won't... See, if we put it there, or somewhere near there, we're going to be higher up. To begin with. And that might be okay. By a considerable amount, I think. Oh no, it's digging down into the hillside again. It's this road. Oh, I know. We can do the same trick as what we tried over there. Right, brilliant. You go. What we can do is bring our road, our small country road, up the hill somewhat. Whoa, 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 no. That's too high. That's a bit too long. So if I do that, the hills, the country road's going up the hill. It needs to be a little bit shorter. So if we take that bit off the end. There we go. Our train station is now, two and a bit bits higher up the hillside. And now all I need to do is point it at our track over there. Unable to align terrain. Why? Is it just digging out too much? Maybe we need to help it out a little bit. Let's help it out a little bit with some digging. Digging. There we go. Digging. Now we can put it in. What? Still? Oh, this is starting to annoy me. It's like I've forgotten how this game wants me to play it. Right. I'm guessing. Massive hole there now. Oh, now it's quite happy with it. It's ridiculous. Okay, never mind. Sorry, let's delete this little bit of track and see what we can do. Construction not possible. Why is construction not possible? It is possible. Construction is entirely possible. I think it's the same sound effect actually from Populous. Certainly sounds like it. I'm not saying they stole or anything. There we go. Oh, I have made such a mess of these in this countryside now. Oh, that's better. It's not so bad. Right, come on. All in the name of what, food and progress. Right. If I get this and just completely wing it over here towards the main line. What's the situation? A massive tunnel. It doesn't actually cost a stupid amount. Can I just join that straight up to the main line here then? No. I'd have to bring it up next to it first. Could we get away with a massive tunnel? What's it like if we cut the land? I think I prefer to cut the land. Although it does say unable to align terrain now. Alright, fine. Tunnel. The game wants me to make a tunnel. I made a tunnel. I should have also started with the track on the other side. Should have started with this piece of track. It's not been a very good day today on this game. Doing the wrong farm, pulling the wrong bit of track. Oh dear. Right, what we'll do is we'll bring that to there. Then we'll pull it. Why won't you just sit by the side of this track? Oh, there we go, it is now. I like it, it's cool. Right, and then we'll bring it to here. Oh, look at this, it's starting to take shape now. Now, I'm thinking we run it alongside the main line rather than interfering with it, because this main line is going to get really busy. I mean, already, look, the passengers are stacking up. Stacking up, I tell you. So, the only thing is that if it's running on that side of the main line, what's that? Bit of a weird graphical thing going on there. Oh, it's the contours. There we go. Then we might struggle to get into our station how we want to. Because we'd have to then come up and over. But there is a bit of a wiggle here. Look at this natural wiggle that comes out. If we take our side track and peel it off there, so that instead of staying with the main line, it comes off and starts going up. We can then bring it up over here, round and into our station. I like that. So we'll have that piece of track, thank you. And then we'll put one next to it, if it'll let us. So, there we go. In fact, let's just see now. Yeah, because I've got to start building it up for a bridge to go over the water. So, if I try this now in one big movement, it's not going to like it. I'm going to have to do this bit by bit. So, we need an incline to go up. And I think if we go up to about... No, don't connect up. There. That looks good. And then from that point, if we come round with the bridge. Now I don't want the bridge to keep going up and up and up, because that's what's happening here. So if we bring it so it's level, it's a good height. In fact, that's quite a big height. And if we make it like a let's have a look here. I wanted to come back down again, so let's start back over here with this station and bring it through. So the beginnings of the bridge I like. The speeds are not too bad. In fact, I'm just looking at the way that ships can pass through. There is quite a good bit there. I think I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. So as soon as that bit's done, we can then come back down to the ground. And of course we want to then bend that into the station. Now, which side is this? This is the far right hand side. So if we go to the far right hand side of the station... Oh, it's built a tunnel. There we go. So it's relatively flat and goes into a long inclining bridge. I'm happy with that. Lovely little entrance there. So I've grabbed this side. As long as I put it against here, it should follow the same pattern. Yep. Oh yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. This lovely snaking bridge over the water, over the main line. Now we've just got to get this to follow the main line. So let's see, where are we? Let's bring that level so I know where I'm working. Right, if I go down the main line here, we've got a station. And I want to bypass the station. So behind the back of the station, I'm going to have to put a little tiny piece of track in. Like that. And then connect it up. Like this. And like this. And do we have anywhere else where I have to do that? No, I don't think so. Cool, so it's just the one station I need to bypass. And which station is it? It's the Bedworth station. Cool. So all the way down here, around the corner, past this hill, and then... Is that right? Did I... Whoa, camera, steady boy. Yeah, I did connect up. Same with this one. If I bring it round here... Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, that didn't follow the main line at all. That created an entirely new line with an entirely new bridge. Right, I'm going to have to get rid of that. Hang on. I didn't want it to create a new line. I just wanted to follow the existing one. Bridgey, bridgey, go, go. I wonder why it did that. Maybe I just need to do it in some smaller segments. Let's give it a try. So if I go to like here, it still stays by the side, that's fine. And if I come round here, I think it might be this bit of hill that it was having problems with. You've got to learn how to tease Transport Fever into doing what you want it to. There we go. This is what I want it to do. I want a 4-track main line with trains going left, right and centre. I mean, I was hoping that I'd have more of the trains done this episode, but I feel like I've got this right. And not just right, I mean like proper right. Okay, I made a few mistakes along the way, but we can smooth over our mistakes, can't we? There we go. It's almost as if I never made a mistake. There we go. Let's just smooth this bit around here, because I think it does always look nicer when the landscape's been smooth. Of course, there's this bit down here as well as a result of that. There we go. Right, so that's that. We need to start getting food going into the farm, I think. So let's... No, from the farm. Food going from the farm. Problem. I'm not going to be able to... Oh, no. I'm not going to be able to fit a depot in there. We're going to have our depot all the way down here. That's ridiculous. Oh, well, never mind. I'm not moving it now unless I can make the tunnel shorter. Yeah, I could make the tunnel shorter. Let's try it. What do you mean construction not possible? Hang on, where's the rest of my tunnel gone? Oh, there it is. Oh, there we go. And if I tell it to cut the land away, there's a terrain alignment confusion. Hang on. Okay, I played around with it for a little bit, and I dug this big hole. I'm hoping that it's going to work. Now, it seems to when I try and connect it up, look. It's got a green tick, so let's see what happens. Aha! Is that a tunnel mouth that's actually popped into existence now? Does appear to be. Okay, let's just... Oh, for crying out loud. Let's try again. Yay! I did it! Cool. Oh my goodness. What a nightmare. And also the top of the tunnel. I've never noticed that. The top of the tunnel, it's got a bit of stony work there. Let's fix that up. Oh, it won't. Okay, we've got a weird tunnel entrance here, and that's how it's going to be. Right, now what I'm looking for here is I need to work out which side of the track we're using. So trains will go out in that direction, which means they're coming in on this side. So if we do something like this, there we go, we need that. And ideally I want to get out and around this tunnel, but we're not going to be able to. So no, I thought there might be a collision there with the tunnel mouth. Thought it was all going too well. There we go. Right. So somehow I'm going to try and get an engine shed in there. I have no idea which way around it's going to be. Oh. We're going to have to dig a hole for it. Diggy 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 diggy. Okay. Cracking! Yep, that worked. Let's just smooth it over. Smooth it over. Oh, that looks a lot better now. Okay, so now we've destroyed the whole mountainside here. Wow, we really have. I was kind of joking, but we've cut right into that. Oh well, at least we got a nice line. Right, let's get the food train going. Otherwise, we're never going to be able to do anything. Right, train. We want a locomotive which is powerful and fast. That one is neither. This one is quite fast and quite powerful. That one isn't. That one is not fast but very powerful. And that one is fast and a bit powerful. We're going to go with very powerful. We're going to have a Class E 94. There we go. So what we're shifting, we're going to be shifting cows or something. Yeah. I'm going to be shifting that. Where's my train? Let's buy some wagons. We're going to say that we only want to look at freight. Now what's this one? That one is for logs and steel and planks. Now here's the one, food and livestock. So let's buy a shed load of them. Now how long is our train station? Because I didn't make them any longer. I kind of like the lengths we've got. 160. Okay, so our train, we're at 79 at the minute. So let's keep buying them. 168. That's too far. There we go. 158. So there's our train. Now we need our line. So if we go line and we go, what's that? Oh, that's a depot. So we're going to go from this station here along this main line to that station there and back again, which we should be able to do once I've put in the bit on the other side. It's a food line, so let's make it red. There we go. I've lost it. There it is. Oh, we can see it now. It just kind of disappears under this hill, so you don't see it very well. What will make? Well, where are we? Oh, it's Red Roof it counts at. Okay, so we're going to full load at Red Roof. So also we need to put some signals in, and they need to be singular directional signals as well. So let's just nip down the other end and fix this first. So the train comes in on the right hand side and then goes into that station there. It looks like it's just reconfigured and worked it out nicely. Where's the junction there? So if we do that and then make them single direction just to make sure we're doing the right thing and we don't have any confusions. Oh yes, a lovely red double line following our main line, nipping under a hill and then going into Red Roof. It means our trains are going to line up inside a tunnel. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Right, okay, so now you go to line 3 because we haven't named it yet. We're going to name it. We haven't named it just yet. Are you coming out? You are. Brilliant. Well, there we go, folks. We are starting to shift, or we will be starting to shift livestock from our farm alongside our main line. That's going to look cool. We haven't got the signals down this side yet, but we will have soon. I'll put them in before next episode. I love the fact that we've got a quad line there. I love this curve here. So it's taken a while to get this simple line up and running, but I am very, very happy with it. And of course then we've got a number of lines as an output there. So I think what we'll do is we'll connect a couple of them up to the main line possibly, and we might have a direct service to Bedworth. We've definitely got to get some food to Todmorden. I've heard that that's where the Lord Hill lives and he wants his pie. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I've been Master Hellish. If you've enjoyed the episode, please give it a like. If you're not already subscribed, consider doing so to follow this series and my other things that I do as well. And of course, don't forget to check my website and social media out about game giveaways and all the different events and things I do. We'll do a game giveaway here. I'll pick a random game out my goodie bag and we'll give it to one of you guys. So if you want to be within a chance of winning it, just leave a comment. It can be any comment in the comment section of this video and put 3 equal signs at the end of the comment. Those equal signs let me know that you want to be part of the competition. Sometime after 7 days from this video being released, I will pick one random winner from up to the first 100 entrants and I'll send you a message through YouTube with your prize. So there we go, a random game out my goodie bag. So good luck with the competition. Thank you very much for watching, and until I see you next time, it's goodbye from me, folks. Ta-ra, ta-ra.